Hey everybody, my name is Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today is going to be a new video in my Earth Month series. So every video I'm telling you just something small that you can do to reduce your impact on the environment. And today I want to talk about reusable products. So you've heard me and other people preaching about using less waste, reducing or don't use plastic, all this kind of stuff. But then you're like, okay, so what do I use? So I'm going to tell you some things that you can use and that are not wasteful if you do it correctly. So there are reusable alternatives to a lot of things. So there is, of course, your metal cutlery like spoons, forks, butter knives, all that kind of thing. You can carry those with you in your purse or your backpack, whatever, to use instead of plastic utensils at restaurants. You can also, like I mentioned in my straws video, use a reusable straw if you're able. If not, there are biodegradable or paper, or there's even like plastic type ones that are bendy that you can use if you do require a straw to drink. I know some people do. There are alternatives for that as well that aren't plastic that will dissolve in the ocean. And then of course, if you, I haven't done this because I eat a lot, so I rarely have leftovers at restaurants, but you can bring your own Tupperware type, well, Tupperware is a brand, just to-go containers. So if you have, like, if you buy butter or stuff like that comes in a tub that you can keep, then keep those, don't throw them away, reuse them. My grandma has like butter bowls from like the 90s still. They last as long as you don't put them in hot water or in hot, like in the dishwasher. And you can bring those to a restaurant. They probably won't, they won't say anything unless you like take it to a buffet or something, but just to reduce the waste, because styrofoam is really, really bad for the environment. It doesn't dissolve, like it's worse than plastic. And then of course, to-go cups and coffee thermoses. I have a metal water bottle. I strongly suggest metal because I have broken every single plastic, even the BPA free like water bottle thing, so I finally bought a metal one. It survived many a drop. But I'll do a whole video about those later on. Also, you can use reusable produce bags. So I do, a shameless plug, I have an Etsy shop and I sell reusable things. And I'm not saying to buy from me, I'm just showing you these. So if you want to buy mine, great. If you want to buy somebody else's, if you want to make your own, if you know how to sew, whatever. But I have these little drawstring cotton. I just picked up like 2 random styles. They have printed ones and plain color ones. But you can make them with drawstrings, or you can even, I've seen people cut up old t-shirts. You can cut off the sleeves, sew up the bottom, and you've got, the handles are here, and you've got the body of the shirt for a bag, and you can use it that way. Pretty simple to sew too. But get little bags of drawstrings, or this one goes with my other thing that I want to talk about, but there's also produce bags that are like this kind of material, like this mesh. That's a lot better. You can breathe. You can breathe this, but that you can see through. Why did I say breathe? My brain is not here today. But these you can see through, and it helps the cashiers at the grocery store to be able to see the product instead of having to look in here. Of course you can just leave it open, but that's up to you what you want to do. I just prefer these because they feel a little more sturdy. And then you can get ones online that have the tear weight on them. I offer a tear weight little tag thing for my solid color bags, but not my print ones, because I bought a bunch of fabric and I sewed them all up before I remembered to put the tags on. So if you order a solid color one, I'll get the tear weight tag on there for you. Then also, so what tear weight is, just probably mention that really quick. This video is going to be longer than the other ones, but when you buy something at the grocery store, or buy a produce or something that they have to weigh, the container may weigh something. So like plastic bags that they come in, it's negligible. It won't even register on the register. And but if you're using like a bowl or something, or a bag, it can have a little weight to it, and you don't want to pay for that. The store won't charge you for that. So that's why you need to have the tear weight, which is the weight of the item that the fruit or vegetables or whatever are in. And then I also have these reusable cotton rounds. So this is my rainbow pack, but you can make these yourself, or just cut up you know, old like flannel shirts or whatever, sew them up, and you can use these as makeup remover wipes or for your face toner. And I put that's what these bags are for. I have these to wash those in so they don't fly around in the washing machine. And then I am debuting on my Etsy shop today. As you're seeing this, I'm really shooting for today, Saturday, if not early this coming week. But I am debuting these cloth wipes, so they're quite a bit bigger than the rounds. You can use these as paper towels or as a really big makeup wipe or as baby butt wipes. And they're like, you know, clean up messes and stuff and make your own cleaning solution or use one. Some stores have a cleaning solution that's diluted, so there's less packaging. You can use these for pretty much anything that you would use like a regular wipe for. And again, you can also make these yourself from old rags. People have been doing that forever, so it's not like a new thing. And then also something I want to mention, I personally do this, is reusable menstrual products. So I use cloth wipes on the brain. Cloth pads when I have my period, obviously. A lot of people choose to use the menstrual cup. If that works for you, great. I just am too lazy to try it. I've tried it, but I'm too lazy to find one that works for me because the first one I tried didn't. But anyways, so I don't personally make menstrual pads, but I mean, I would like to in the future if I can get a hold of some organic fabric. I just can't get organic fabric like in person, and I'd like to be able to feel it, you know. So I do want to eventually make these all these wipes and things out of organic fabric. It's just, it costs a lot of money and I can't get it easily, but I'm trying. But all these things, like the cloth things that I mentioned, I have them on Etsy, or you can search, like if you want the menstrual pads, just search on there. There's a store that I've bought mine from called The Unpaper Tree. I'll link them below. They are amazing. I've never like soaked through or anything, so yeah, go ahead and check them out, and also check out my shop down below. And then, like I said, you can either buy these things or make your own, repurpose things that you have, etc., etc. I know a lot of people will go to thrift stores and buy like old sheets, wash them real good, and cut them up and use them to make like their own reusable bags and other things that you may need reusable things for. And a great place to buy reusable things if you don't have access to them near you, or if you're not able to make your own for whatever reason, there's this website called lifewithoutplastic.com. They have reusable, like almost anything you could think of. And there's no plastic that they sell whatsoever. It's all packaged in like cardboard and recyclable materials. So if you're looking for products like to-go cups, cleaning supplies, like they have like, you know, toilet brushes and like cleaning sponges and stuff that are not made out of plastic, that's a great place to check out. So yeah, lifewithoutplastic.com. Not a sponsor, but I wish. That's about it for this video. Let me know if you have any other suggestions about reusable products or anything to help the environment just in general, and check out the other videos. I'll link that below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.